Economic Development Secretary John Barela spoke positively of New Mexico's economy and says business in southern New Mexico is looking up with the growth in trade and diversification of private sector jobs.
New Mexico is overall number one in export-related job growth according to the U.S. Department of Commerce, and the New Mexico is proud to have and to state that Las Cruces is number one in the entire country of all of the 381 metropolitan statistical areas for export-related job growth.
Barela says there is still work to be done to further increase exports and says the state is on the right track.
4.5 years ago, New Hampshire was doing more business with Mexico than New Mexico was. We as a state were lagging just about the entire country. Our job growth is shot to the top of the list through some strategies done in a bipartisan manner, which position our businesses to not only export to Mexico, but to other parts of the world. And we have strategically adopted some policies and selected some geographies that we think we can continue to excel in.
Barela says the biggest challenge for business on the border right now is building the infrastructure to support the growth.
We continue to focus on border infrastructure. That is something that this administration, with good bipartisan support of the New Mexico legislature, has been able to accomplish. We've invested heavily into water infrastructure projects to accommodate a 10-year growth pattern. Roads now are catching up to the growth and staying ahead of growth. And we need to look at the air service along the border, improving the airport in San Teresa.
Barela says it's also important to work with Mexico in increasing business on their side of the border because growth is good for the region.
We recognize that the border is a very dynamic region. Commerce flows back and forth from both sides of the border. We need to position this region, the three-state region and certainly the bi-state region with Chihuahua and New Mexico, to take advantage of the reshoring of jobs, particularly in the manufacturing and transportation sectors.
Barela says for the positive business outlook to continue, small business will have to continue to invest in themselves and in the community. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.